Let's talk about Psyllium Husk because there are so many different types of fiber supplements out there. And when you Google Psyllium Husk or fiber or anything, you're going to see so many different kinds, and so many are the same, but also so many are so different. And it really does matter because different fiber supplements can do different things for you. So I definitely want to break down the different types of fiber supplements there are so you can understand which one's best for you and how you should best take the fiber. So Psyllium Husk is a natural forming fiber. It comes from a plant seed. The plant is called Plantago ovata. It can help you with diarrhea, constipation, managing and stabilizing your blood sugars, lowering cholesterol, and making you feel more full for longer. We've talked about insoluble and soluble fiber, as well as a couple different forms of soluble fiber. So there's the soluble fiber that forms a gel, and there's a soluble fiber that can ferment and create things like butyrate, which has all sorts of benefits for our health. But that process can also cause some more gas. So some people can be more intolerant to that type of fiber. But that's a whole other conversation because there's a bunch of different types of that as well. And I just want to help people understand all of them. So when Psyllium Husk gets in water, it creates a gel. It absorbs water. So it can help with both diarrhea and constipation. It absorbs water, so you need to make sure you're drinking enough water with it. Honestly, you need to drink enough water with every fiber supplement or any type of fiber, but Psyllium Husk especially because it will swell up and form a gel, and it'll just hang out there and not really go anywhere, and that's going to make you really bloated and uncomfortable. So if you are drinking enough water and you are more constipated, it can help because it can soften really dry and hard stool, and it can help with diarrhea because it can also help bulk up and form a stool. So it can be honestly really amazing for so many people, but yeah, everyone's different, so it's okay to experiment, ask your doctor, but like you could start with even less than a scoop of it. It comes in powder and capsules. But that kind of is how it is with a lot of fibers. Like, based on your symptoms, there is a good fiber for you, or based on what your goals are. But also, we do want diversity, so it's okay to have different types of fiber. It's not like you have to find the one supplement. There's definitely multiple types of fibers that you would benefit from and you would do well with. So, anyway, in order for it to help with managing and stabilizing blood sugars, it can do it a couple different ways. But essentially, when you think about the fact that it swells up, think about that in your gut, in your stomach, in your intestines. If it's swelling up, it's going to make you feel more full and not really want to eat more, which could also be why fiber can help with weight loss. But there's also other mechanisms in why it does that. Okay, focus, Gabrielle. I'm sorry. It can help lower cholesterol because it forms that gel, so it can help grab the cholesterol, and it also can help grab sugars in your bloodstream to help prevent the blood sugar spikes so you're more stabilized and maintained. And then it can make you feel more full and satisfied for longer because it's, again, swelling up in your gut. Because it does that, you also want to ask your doctor about it if you are taking it, just because it can bind and cause some medications to be less effective. You could also probably look up, which I would just double check that. A safe bet is typically having your medication and your supplement about 2 hours apart, but again, ask your doctor. And the same thing, like a really good time to take fiber is right before a meal, because that's when it really can help with managing your blood sugars throughout and after a meal and making you feel full sooner. So that's why fiber marketing is just so like, fiber does so many amazing things in the research, and then it's like when you think about, oh, you can take fiber right before a meal and it's gonna make me feel more full for longer, weight loss, but it's also like, certain fibers will try to like market themselves as superior to others, and like they might be, but they all kind of do the same thing. So there's one brand in particular that always talks about like, oh, you have to take this fiber supplement right before a meal, or it's gonna do all these things like for insulin resistance and all that. And it's like, it's fiber. Yeah, you could take any fiber right before a meal and it's going to do those things. But yeah, I mean, regardless, definitely want to make sure your supplement is third-party tested. Plants grow in soils. Soils have heavy metals, so this supplement is more likely to have heavy metals than like another fiber supplement. And because if it's third-party tested, it's less likely to be contaminated because they are double-checking things. Different brands go farther than others, but something to think about. You can do your own research on that. There's like consumer labs and different research on it, but I've only looked into it a little bit, so I don't want to make any claims about any of them. But some I like is the Organic India. It comes in the powder, and they also have a cinnamon one that I want to try because I feel like Psyllium Husk never tastes like anything. Now Foods has a powder, and they also have it in capsules. Some other brands have it in capsules too, but I definitely would probably just take it in liquid if you can, because you're more likely to have better absorption, and it swells up, so like sometimes capsule, I don't know, like if you have like swallowing issues or anything, like, I mean, obviously you should take a liquid form over a capsule, but you know, whatever. I just think it's easier. You should do what you want, do what works for you. And also, you'd have to take a lot of capsules to get a certain amount of fiber versus like there's some really ground up psyllium husk, so it's only like a teaspoon. But yeah, there's so many brands that are equivalent to psyllium husk, or Metamucil, for instance, is psyllium husk plus citric acid, maltodextrin. This is like their main one. They use turmeric and paprika for color. Metamucil pretty much has all of the same fiber supplement. It's all psyllium husk. And then their Metamucil Clear is a different type of fiber. That's the one that can be more fermentable and can make you toot. It has inulin in it, which is one of the ones that really rapidly ferments. So more people have issues with that one than, let's say, like an acacia fiber or a partially hydrolyzed guargon. Those also ferment, but slower, and they're better tolerated. Anyway, we're talking about psyllium husk. So now when you search fiber and you see psyllium husk, or you read the ingredient list on a fiber supplement and it says psyllium husk, you'll know the benefits and that you should drink a ton of water, at least 8 ounces of water minimum, obviously, and then keep drinking water throughout the day so you can really get the benefits of psyllium and not have constipation or diarrhea, you know what I mean? Equilibrium, homeostasis. So yeah, do that. And then if you don't want to do psyllium husk, there's so many other fibers that I'm going to keep talking about. So if you're interested in learning about different fiber supplements, as well as fiber in different foods, then you should subscribe. I mean, I even have a bracelet that says I'm a fiber freak, and I forget that I wear it sometimes, and then people see that it says fiber. I just got it recently from a patient of mine. It was so sweet. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.